Today on VOX, we'll have information on the school lawsuit and more. Kayla Pearson will have your weather, and Aaron Kerr will have your sports.
It's Monday, December 16th, 2019, and you're watching VOX News Today.
Please stand for the pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Jared Elliott.
And I'm Emily Ann. Today is National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. Chocolate and sweet tooth lovers come together on this day. Pick up something chocolate covered anything or try your hand at dipping your favorite foods in chocolate.
The CCPD says surveillance footage and interviews help identify the suspects as 18-year-old Zerth Daniel and 19-year-old Joel Ponce. Officers said Sunday Danielle was charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault, while Ponce was charged with reckless conduct and carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. The shooting happened Saturday and sent shoppers scrambling at the sound of gunfire. The police said began with a verbal dispute. Police say 18-year-old Ethan Green was shot in the neck and shoulder area and taken to hospital for treatment.
The mother of a New Jersey student with Down syndrome who was forced to leave the senior prom early has filed a lawsuit against the school district, claiming her daughter was the victim of discrimination because of her disability. The suit filed Monday in Superior Court in Somerset County argues that the Hillsburg High School student, Lily Dole, was humiliated when she was forced to leave the prom early, while other students were allowed to stay. The school district offered a sincerest apology for an unfortunate mistake with the heartbreaking conditions for the incident at the May 17 prom when 11 students, 9 of whom had special needs, were forced to leave early. The incident sparked a firestorm of criticism of the school district throughout the state. The suit argues there was a complete institutional fail at all levels of the Hillsburg School District, including a shame investigation of the incident in a statement on Wednesday. The school denied all charges of discrimination.
Usually school is the last place kids want to be on the weekend, but these students can't wait to stop by Chattanooga Preparatory School for a chess competition. The school hosted its first tournament inviting K through 12 all around Tennessee to show how smart they are. We saw one 7th grader not only win his match, but do it while solving a Rubik's Cube. 12-year-old Brandon Craig is focused on his next move, but apparently playing chess by itself wasn't hard enough. Brandon decided to multitask with the Rubik's Cube. He says it keeps his nerves under control. When I got out my Rubik's Cube and I looked at the chessboard, I said, "Man, I got this," Braden said, and did what I had to do to win. One hand on, Lane said chess develops concentration in students, and some studies do show better test scores from kids who play it. But on the other hand, Lane says, more importantly, that the game improves decision-making in students.
3 bodies buried in a monk burial room and church nave at the Alamo have been discovered, officials said. The bodies appeared to belong to a teenager or a young adult and an infant and a large adult, according to the Texas General Land Office and the Alamo Mission Archaeology Advisor Committee. The bodies were discovered during an archaeology project to install moisture monitoring equipment in the complex while documenting the foundations of the 300-year-old structures, according to a news release. The bodies have not been moved. After they were discovered, a long-standing human remains protocol was activated. The on-site tribal monitor was notified and evacuated was halted at the site.
A fundraiser set up from the Friendly family raised over $10,000 gold within a first 2 hours. As of Monday morning at 4 a.m., the fundraiser had generated $59,050 in just 2 days. The city of Mount Juliet is grieving the death of a 7-year-old boy named Riley Frinsley, who was killed at the end of the local Christmas parade on Saturday afternoon. The accident occurred at the end staging area behind the school around 12:20 p.m. during the end of the parade route. According to Mount Juliet, police Roman was treated immediately at the scene and rushed to the Vanderbilt Children's Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Some emergency responders were also given counseling and stress management after the accident occurred. Loughlin told the Wilson Post, adding that some have never seen or even heard of such a thing. He said his hopes for prayers to be sent for the grieving family after their tragic loss on Saturday.
Most people enjoy magic tricks, but apparently not Roxy the Husky. The pup had been enjoying an evening at home with her family when all of a sudden her owner disappeared from behind a blanket. At first, Roxy is simply bamboozled, but then she snaps out of her trance and charges into the hallway in search of her human. Although Roxy may not have found the prank to be very funny, it's pretty hard to watch her amusing reaction without cracking a smile.
Hallmark has banished ads that show same-sex couples getting married or showing affection. The New York Times reports that Hallmark has pulled at least 4 ads, one more notable ad showing 2 women getting married. A spokesperson from Hallmark tried to clear their name by saying they do not run ads that are deemed controlsively to avoid backlash. He said that the 2 brides kissing against their politics. According to the Washington Post, the move was made in a reaction to the petition started by a controversial group of people who were working to make the Hallmark Channel more family-friendly. In their eyes, the petition gained nearly 30,000 signatures. Sunday night, the owner of the Hallmark apologized and said that he would restate the commercial to be relatable for everyone and would enlist a nonprofit to help improve its representation of the LGBTQ community. They apologized deeply to anyone hurt by the controversy.
Johnson City officials say a man killed his cat for playing with the Christmas tree. According to a court document, Aaron Duke Rover, age 24, delivered a cat to the Johnson City Animal Shelter on November 30th. While in the shelter, the animal died from severe injuries. Rover claims that the cat was injured when he found him, but video proof shows Rover injuring the animal himself. An animal control officer spoke with Rover where he admitted he struck the cat for messing with the Christmas tree. Rover has been charged with 1 count of aggravated animal cruelty. Rover is due back in court February 4th.
Now let's send it over to Kaylee Peak with good news you could use.
Today in Good News You Could Use, Amazon has made hundreds of charities' wishes come true. Earlier this week, Amazon began surprising U.S. charities by fulfilling their Amazon Smile charity lists. The charities included organizations who support STEM education, homelessness, hunger, disaster relief, youth organizations, and more. According to Good News Network, the online retailer will continue to donate hundreds of thousands of items on nonprofit wish lists through the end of the year to ensure they have what they need to get a jump start on the new year. Some of the items donated by Amazon include 5,000 blankets, 30,000 toys, 40,000 clothing items, and 60,000 canned goods. In addition, Amazon is surprising several organizations who support homelessness with more than $1 million in monetary donations for the holidays. Along with the donation, 10,000 boxes of Smiles gift packages will be delivered to shelters. The boxes will include toys, electronics, personal care products, and books, along with other necessities needed to brace the harsh winter. Chris Bailey, executive director of the Mona Bailey Academy, said, "We are enormously grateful to Amazon for fulfilling our charity list. Receiving this type of product donation allows us to continue our mission in our area and beyond." I'm Kaylee Peak with VOX News. Back to the studio.
Now let's send it over to Caleb with your weather.
I'll have your weather and more after this break.
Alexa, ask Whirlpool. Hey Google, ask Whirlpool. Ask Whirlpool, ask Whirlpool.
Care can be a handful. That's why our Whirlpool Smart Range helps you care smarter with voice control.
Hey Google, ask Whirlpool to turn off the oven.
Set oven timer for 5 hours. Keep warm. Alexa, ask Whirlpool to preheat the oven to 350.
So life doesn't revolve around your range. Everyday care. Whirlpool.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look at our local radar. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of rain making its way down south. We have a few spots throughout the area, but let's go ahead and look at our national radar. As you can see, we've got a lot of rain more towards the east coast, spread out for the Midwest. Some light spots of snow and some little bit of thunderstorms near the area that'll be making their way here the next few days. So let's go ahead and look at our daily weather. Today we're hitting a high of 63 with a low of 41. To me, it feels like 63. It's going to be cloudy throughout the day. So let's go ahead and see our 7-day forecast. Today is cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 54. Tomorrow there'll be showers of rain with a high of 59 and a low of 27. Wednesday and Thursday will both be sunny with highs of 46, 49, and lows of 24 and 27. Friday will be cloudy with a high of 50 and a low of 35. Sunday will also have scattered showers with a high of 53 and a low of 34. And then Saturday will be partially cloudy with a high of 59 and a low of 36. According to our national radar, tomorrow the Midwest and the northeast coast will be experiencing the worst winter has to offer. Heavy amounts of snow and ice will cover a general area. Expect the weather to cause traffic delays in various locations. The South isn't spared from any weather extremes. Expect exceptional amounts of rainfall and thunder to spread through the area. That's all I have for weather. Now time for Aaron with sports.
Thanks, Caleb. I have MLB and more after this break.
Denso has been around for a really, really long time, locally in our area, over 30 years, and it's a very stable company to work for.
Before I started working here, I didn't know what Denso was, but since I've been working here, knowing how much Denso sort of has its footprint all over the world, it's actually a global company that a lot of people in America haven't heard of, but it interacts with everything you do. If you drive a car, you probably have a Denso part in it.
So some of my daily tasks consist of fixing the machines, communicating with my other associates, and making sure all these production lines are working properly.
We do logistics. We repack finished good products.
My day-to-day here is basically working on the machines and producing product for Denso.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check and to Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your Flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. First up, let's take a look at our NBA. First one on the list is the Magic and the Pelicans, 130-119. We got the Lakers winning against the Hawks, 101-96, close game there. We got the Knicks losing to the Nuggets, 105-111. Hornets and the Pacers winning 107-85. 76ers losing against the Nets, 89-109. And last but not least, we got the Kings and the Warriors, 100-79. Moving on, let's go to NFL. First one on the list is the Browns and the Cardinals. Browns losing 24-38. We got the Vikings and the Chargers. Vikings winning 39-10. We got the Falcons and the 49ers, 29-22. Jaguars and the Raiders with a 4-point difference. Jaguars winning 20-16. We got the Rams losing to the Cowboys by quite a much. We got 21-44 for the score. And last but not least, we got the Bills and the Steelers, 17-10. Bradley basketball, we have a bit of ton of events here. The boys losing to Cleveland. The boys losing to Cleveland, but the girls, they won. The 67-52. About the Cleveland boys basketball, they're undefeated. But luckily the girls won. The next game is tomorrow here at Bradley against East Hamilton. But that's all from me. Send it over to Elliot and Emily Ann.
People from all over the world are sending a local Cleveland, Tennessee favorite Christmas greeting cards after reading a Facebook post by Gwen Shore, the AV production professor at Bradley Central High School. Brett Whitehead has been receiving dozens of cards the past few days and looks forward to each day to the next delivery from the mail carrier. Here's Mr. Schroyer with Brett.
Hello, I'm Gwen Schroyer with Bradley Central High School and VOX News, and I am here with Brett Whitehead. Hi, Brett.
Hey, guys.
This is my favorite guy here at school. He's been with me since 2007, the fall of 2007, when he was a student here. He's no longer a student. In fact, he graduated in 2010. And last week on Facebook, I had set up a post about our friendship and about him being so wonderful and asked my friends and people that read the message to send him a Christmas card. And Brett, have you been receiving Christmas cards?
Yes.
Would you say you've been receiving a lot of Christmas cards?
Yes, I got like 14.
14, that was on Saturday, and then how many on Friday?
Like 8.
And then Thursday?
Like 7.
So every day he's receiving more and more, and I think that those of you that have read and those that are in Facebook land out there all over the world, he's receiving them from England, from Germany, from outermost parts of unknown that I don't even know about, and all over the United States. And we appreciate that, but we wanted to show you his face and let you see Brett Whitehead today. And he is a fabulous young man doing wonderful things here at Bradley. We have a show every Thursday called Brett's Picks, and it features Brett, and he also does many things here in the classroom. So Brett, what would you like to say to the people out there?
I was going to say, everybody, thank you for sending me all the Christmas cards, and say Merry Christmas to you guys.
Merry Christmas to you. Back to you in the studio.
If you would like to send Brett a card this Christmas, please search for Gwen Schroyer on Facebook for Brett's address. We are online at YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can check us out on Facebook, WTNB, and of course at voxnews.net.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
Vox, the voice of Bradley Central.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears!